What's going on, guys? My name's Pat McLean, and if you're watching this, I'm assuming you're either a close friend or family member, maybe somebody that follows my fitness Instagram page, or you're just a random person that stumbled across this video. Whatever the reason may be, I have started vlogging, and it's very new to me. It's a weird concept. It's something that I have tried to do multiple times before and failed miserably. I think the most or the furthest push I've ever tried, I did it for about a week, and I actually vlogged like everything I did that week. Got to the point where I was editing the video, and I don't know if I just like cringed at myself too much or just didn't like the content that I was making or whatever it was, and just decided to like not do it. So here I am trying again, and I got a few pieces of equipment that I think will help me be able to be a little bit more consistent with it. Namely, I got a camera, which I'm shooting on right now. So the other thing that I got was an actual computer to edit on, because I was editing videos on my college laptop that was on its last leg and finally went out the door, that I actually traded in to get this computer. So upped my game a little bit and really excited to get going on this. It's already been kind of funny putting the pieces together, and also just like sitting in front of a camera by myself, talking to the camera, knowing that people are going to watch this. And it's like everything that I say, I'm like overanalyzing. Not only that, but this kind of segues into the beginning of the video. So today it's actually Monday night, and I already did my workouts for today. After the intro of this video, I'm actually going to get Monday started, and it's going to go into the week. That was the vision that I had. I didn't want to like wake up this morning and shoot the intro and then have the day get all out of sorts, because I have work, and the priority of my time is work, my life here in my apartment with my fiance, the actual training that I'm doing, and then documenting it. Probably a lot of other things before actually documenting it, but that's kind of where the priorities lie right now. So here it is, Monday night, opening up the video. I don't know what this week's going to look like. I'm talking to you on a Monday night. The goal would be to film myself throughout the week, just in all of my training. And come Sunday, we have a week under the belt. Lastly, before I go, that was all a preface. What am I doing? I haven't explained it yet, and I'm already 4 minutes into the video. So I am training for a Ironman 70.3. It's going to be June 15th. It's the Happy Valley one, so up at Penn State, for those that are familiar with the area. And I have been training for like 4 months, seriously for it. It's been almost 6 months, a little less than 6 months since I made the decision to do it, back in August. So rewinding back to last year, for those of you who don't know me or maybe don't follow my story on my fitness Instagram, whatever it may be, back in March of 2024, I tore my ACL playing my 6th year of collegiate lacrosse at Eastern University. Lot of stuff to unpack there that will definitely come out, whether it's in this vlog or future vlogs or whatever it may be. But for a while there, over the summer, as most people know, ACL recovery, can't really run for the first 5 to 6 months. And so for a while, the only activity that I was doing was cycling on the indoor stationary bike in my gym, and swimming, because it's no impact on the legs. So I started out pretty terribly with both of those things. Like, my favorite story to tell is for my first 2 or 3 swim workouts, I didn't actually know you're supposed to exhale underwater. And so if you can imagine, I'm swimming and only inhaling, therefore not breathing. And so it's just kind of funny to reflect on where I was 6 to 8 months ago, and where I am now. So I was able to document a good amount of my training back for the latter half of 2024, And now that my workouts are getting a lot more serious, training's ramping up, and honestly, because I've been wanting to do this for quite some time and take it seriously, I am now choosing to record all of what I'm doing, everything that goes into it. So I hope that you enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy upcoming videos. I hope that I actually end up posting this video, and follow along, see what you can gain out of my perspective and what I'm going through right now. So I'm gonna end the intro here, and I'm gonna send this to myself from around this afternoon when I got out and started my run today. So gonna be a little awkward. There's gonna be growing pains to start with these videos, but I'm excited to get after it and hope you enjoy it too. What's going on, guys? Oh man, this is just weird. First time recording myself doing any sort of workout. I just got off work. It's about 4:45 right now. It just feels so funny. All these cars passing me. Like, how often do you actually pass a guy that's just running with a video camera in his hand and a microphone on? So I'm kind of laughing at myself a little bit, and I think that might be something that becomes a little bit more natural as time goes on, but it's still a little bit funny right now. So just to fill you guys in on what I'm doing, it's Monday. I have a recovery run right now. So basically it's just 45 minutes of running. It's not a specific mileage or a specific pace I have to hit. I also even have the option to walk part of it, which I don't know if I'm gonna do yet, to be honest. I might. This past weekend of training was pretty tough, and I didn't recover well, being completely honest. I didn't get good enough sleep, and didn't eat the best, didn't eat the worst. You know, Super Bowl, there was a lot of apps out. Tried to keep myself pretty dialed in, but again, not the best. And so legs are hurting a pretty decent amount. Towards the end of last week, I had a shin splint pop up, which is great because I haven't had one of those since my junior year of college. But when I did my long run on Saturday, it didn't really bother me. And it was on a treadmill, not a regular treadmill like an assault runner. So figured going into today, I'm just gonna kind of play the hand that I'm dealt, go out for a jog. The weather is kind of surprisingly nice. It says it's like 35 degrees out. I think it feels better than that. I think it's because there's no wind and sun is still out, at least for a little while. So I figured I would just get out, take advantage of it, and run. If I start hurting, I can walk. Just kicking off the week after doing my long run and long cycle on a fresh note. So ultimately, even if I think that I can really grind through it, probably not the best idea. It's not gonna set me up for my brick run tomorrow or my brick session tomorrow. So I'm just gonna play it smart. I'm like 3 minutes in right now. No, not. I'm more than 3 minutes in because I've been talking to you guys for a while. And it doesn't feel terrible. So I'm gonna see where this run takes me. And yeah, get back to you guys later. Still gotta swim tonight, so I also have to keep that in mind. But I'm gonna get some clips of what I'm looking at while the sun's out. It's pretty out. talk to you guys later. So, just finished the run. Did 42 minutes it took me to do 4 miles, so pretty slow, not gonna lie. But like I said, prior to this, it's a recovery run. And who am I kidding? I just run generally slow, so whether it's a recovery run or not, my pace is still in the 10s right now, which I'm not too upset about. But yeah, I thought 4 miles would be a good place to stop, despite having 3 minutes left in the set workout for the day. Just gonna spend the next 5 to 10 minutes walking because the sun has not fully set yet. And while I was running, I was debating doing walking as a part of this recovery. I think it was last week that it was the same thing as a 45-minute, and I think my pace was a little bit slower. I went the full 45 minutes on a run, felt pretty good. So as I was coming up with 5 minutes left, ultimately had the decision to go walk or just grind it out, finish the last 5 minutes in a run. So I got to that point today. Definitely could have just ran for 3 more minutes. I'm not trying to blow up my ego or anything, but I felt great. Which I'm really happy about because like I said, the shin splint, while I'm kind of walking around the apartment, hasn't felt great, but it's not affecting my running right now, which is good on one hand because I'm not hurting while I'm running. But at the same time, I kind of gotta take that with a grain of salt and make sure that doesn't get worse. So if it does get into the running and I start having to take days fully off, that's not going to be the most optimal thing. While I was running, I was just thinking about how often I've actually just like walked recently. And I feel like, I don't know how many people can relate to this, but working like a desk job and being someone who goes to the gym and like works out and stuff like that, you don't really like walk much distance. Like, you walk to your car, then you walk from your car to the gym, or you walk from your office to the parking lot, or you walk from your desk to get a coffee. Like, I don't know, it's actually was at the front of my brain while I was running. So I'm actually passing my apartment right now, and I'm just gonna walk a little bit further, kind of shake the legs out. Been super tight recently on top of the shin splint, so this is gonna give, I think, my Achilles and calves a chance to like loosen up. So I have the time right now, and to be honest, we're picking up these YouTube videos at a pretty good time of year because I think it was 2 weeks ago that I could finally start running after work again because the sunset has been getting later and later. So right now it's probably like 5:30 right now. And 2 weeks ago it'd be pitch black out. So that obviously changes things when you're training triathlon. But yeah, so anyway, successful run, successful way to start the week. So I got a grocery shop pretty shortly here. So I'm gonna get groceries, gonna make dinner, gonna refeed, and then I have to go to the gym and do a swim, which don't love doing a swim right after a run, but it's no impact on the legs. Oh, okay, almost just hit me. it's no impact on the legs, and I can get in the sauna after, so that's my like reward for going and doing that. So anyway, I will probably check in with you guys when I'm at the gym swimming. So thanks for coming along the run, and I'll see you then. Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday morning. I am currently about to get to the gym right now. Today I am hitting a lower body slash mobility slash PT exercises workout. So what that kind of entails for me is using some exercises that I was doing in PT to continue to build on, continue to add weight to, strengthen my legs while at the same time not crushing my legs. I have a brick session tonight, so that's my other workout for today, and I'm going to be in the office, but I'm going to try to get some footage of this for you guys. It's not necessarily the most exciting exercises or workouts to watch, but it's super necessary. It sets me up for success for the week. It gets my lower back feeling good, it gets my legs stretched, it gets everything kind of flowing and feeling in a good spot. So I always look forward to these sessions. I get to kind of move around the gym at my own pace and go off of feel, which is something that I've always enjoyed doing when lifting. So looking forward to that. I'm going to try to get you guys some footage, talk to you guys later, whether that's on my way to work, on my way home from work. Not totally sure when I'm going to be able to catch up with you guys, but I do have that brick session tonight, so definitely going to fill you guys in on the details of that later, and I'll see you guys then. Hey guys, what's going on? So the week did not go as planned. Today it is Thursday, so it's been a couple days since I've last talked to you guys, and I believe the last time I talked to you guys was leading up to a brick session. So that brick session never happened, and this is the first time in the past few days that I'm getting back to doing anything. So I was kind of debating this week, or in the last couple days, do I finish the vlog for the week? Do I kind of start fresh next week? Basically on, I guess it was Tuesday and Wednesday, got some not so great news, which I won't talk about it right now. So we got some tough news earlier this week, and it has thrown a curveball into our lives, and I'll kind of leave things at that for now at least. So I have not adhered to my workout plan for this week, and honestly, this is one of those things that motivated me to actually continue the vlog this week, solely to say that that's okay. Earlier in the week, and I feel like a lot of people can relate to this, when life throws things at you and you can't keep up with your workout plan, your workout schedule, I think a lot of people get discipline this and discipline that, and I think I've been that way for quite some time. So not to point fingers and say anybody who thinks this, bad on them, because I definitely have, and I think I still do. And I think earlier in the week, given that news, I was struggling internally, do I just get back on the bike tonight and do my workout, or what do I do? Especially when you're training for something. I'm training for a race in June. It's one thing if you are leisurely working out, but you're training for something, you're building something. Supposedly you should be building up your mileage every week, and so that's going to take a hit for me this week. All that to say, there's bigger things in life than this, and this is a big thing for me. This is more than just a race. However, there are some things that are even bigger than that, and this is one of those things. So what I'm doing right now isn't actually a part of the workout plan for the week. I'm going to the gym, and I'm just going to lift for 45 minutes to an hour. I'm going to hit a push day. The reason being is that is just my favorite thing to do. Something I'll get into at a future point. The gym and strength training has always kind of been my form of therapy. More than even just a hobby, more than even just a thing to stay disciplined and consistent with. It's always been a place where I feel very in control, and can be very in sync with my thoughts. And hitting chest, call me a bro if you want, but that's my favorite exercises to hit. So I'm going and hitting this lift, one, because I needed to get out of the apartment, up, moving. Two, I'm doing something that I really enjoy, something that I really like. It also happens to be training. I mean, I don't know how much training is really, or training my chest is really helping my triathlon training. But at the end of the day, when you talk about net progress and taking one step forward and getting 1% better every day, I think this checks that box for me today. So I'm going to continue the vlog for the week. This is a little strange because who opens their first vlog with hey, I got terrible news. I couldn't actually do my week of training this week, but stay tuned for more. But to kind of wrap up my spiel, I don't know what the rest of the week and the weekend has in store. Given the news, it's who knows? But I am going to try to somehow take one step forward after another. If I can get on the bike for an hour within the next 3 days, cool, that's progress. If I can get out for a couple mile run, cool, I'll take that as progress. And at some point, we get back to the training. At some point, you have to get back to that level of consistency and normalcy. But for right now, the message, I guess, of this vlog in general is that it's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to not follow things exactly the way, wow. Got to get used to the vlogging and driving thing. Or maybe I shouldn't be getting used to that. But anyway, it's okay if things don't go perfectly the way that you had planned. I know for maybe somebody that may sound like the most stupidly obvious thing, but it's something that there's been points in my life that I needed to hear that from somebody else. It's not totally common sense. It's
it's easy to get wrapped up in your training and in the discipline and consistency and like day to day and feel like you're screwing up by not following that. And if you can get out, cool, but you don't have to. And anyway, so I'm gonna get to this lift. I'm gonna get some clips for you guys because again, it's my favorite lift to hit. So of course, got to get some footage of that. Next time I talk to you guys, I'm not sure when it'll be. It may just be wrapping up the vlog. It may be the next time I get a run or a bike workout in. Who knows? But until that point, I'll catch you guys later. What's going on, guys? It's Friday. Just got off work. I believe the last time I talked to you was on my way to the gym. So kind of echoing what I was talking about then. You know, we're not really following this week's plan too much, but I want to get out, do something today, be productive. So I'm on a run. I think I'm gonna go anywhere from like 2 to 3 miles. Just kind of like do it leisurely. Get a good burn. Oh, my phone just fell. Get a good burn. Not really do anything crazy, but be out of the apartment. It's really sunny today, which I don't know if you could tell. Real sunny, which is always nicer to run in than the dreariness that we've been having. Although, on the other hand, it's quite windy, and I hate running in the wind. Fun fact about me is that wind is my least favorite weather. So, when we were playing lacrosse, I wouldn't care about the rain, wouldn't care about the snow. The wind, the worst. When I'm driving, rain and snow sucks, doesn't really bother me. But when it's windy and your car's moving around, sucks. So, as I'm running in the wind, not the most fun. So, we'll see how this run goes. Probably follow up with you guys tomorrow. Not sure what I'll do tomorrow. Thinking bike, thinking I might get on the bike for a little while. There's a lot of lacrosse tomorrow between what's on TV and Eastern plays, and Grove City has a big one where my brother plays. So I might just get on the bike and yeah, just get a long ride under my belt. So hard running when there's cars coming and going. Trying to stay vigilant. People don't seem to care though. Anyway, that's all for now. I'm gonna get this run, get some of the views of the run, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
What's up, guys? So it is Monday night of a new week. I just wanted to wrap up the vlog. It was a pretty interesting week. I'm not going to sit here and rehash the entire thing. I'm really excited that I was able to actually put together a full video. Had no expectation of it being a full half-hour vlog, but it turned out to be. I just finished editing it, so this is the last piece before I publish it up to YouTube, which is crazy to say. I'm really excited. Had a lot of fun making this. Had a lot to learn while making this. Didn't know a lot. Still don't know a lot. Excited to learn a lot. So I'm really happy with how it turned out as vlog 1. Maybe about as basic as it can get. So if you made it this far, I would love to hear constructive feedback. I would love to hear positive feedback. But this is such a learning process for me. I don't expect to be that great at it to start. I don't expect to be that great at it for a while. But if there's one thing that I've learned from all the content creators that I do follow, that I enjoy their content, they just started. And that's what I was doing this week. I just wanted to start, despite some things coming up that could have thrown me off. Did throw me off in some ways, but we finished the video. It's here. It's out. I already started week 2, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment if you want to. I'm not going to be a huge like, subscribe, comment, but I guess it does help. So I'm not going to be against you doing that. I don't know. It's up to you. Stay tuned for more content. It's coming. I'm excited to put it out there. I'll catch you guys in the next vlog.